What if I told you that AI tokens just exploded 43.7% in a single week, while Arizona quietly became the first U.S. state to approve Bitcoin reserves? Today's Crypto Pulse update is packed with market-moving developments you can't afford to miss. From virtual protocols' 18% surge to Ethereum's major upgrade change that has developers buzzing. Let's dive in. Hey crypto family, Alex here from Moonward Capital with your twice-daily Crypto Pulse update for April 29th, 2025. If you're new here, we break down the most critical crypto developments in just 6 minutes to keep you ahead of the crowd. Today, we're tracking some absolutely explosive movements in the AI and NFT sectors, a landmark regulatory decision in Arizona, and a major pivot in Ethereum's development roadmap. Let's start with the big picture. Bitcoin is currently testing that crucial $95K resistance level, sitting at $95,069 with a modest 0.59% gain. But the real story is happening in the alt market, particularly in AI tokens, which have absolutely exploded with a staggering 43.7% sector-wide gain this week. Ethereum is showing strength at $1,822, up 2.10%, while both Solana and BNB are trading sideways with minimal movement in the past 24 hours. The star of today's show is undoubtedly the AI agents category, which has posted that mind-blowing 43.7% weekly gain I mentioned. Virtual Protocol, or Virtual, has surged an impressive 18.4% just in the last 24 hours, reaching $1.47 with trading volume exceeding $551 million. That's over 55% of its entire market cap changing hands in a single day. The project's Genesis launch mechanism, which requires users to pledge both points and tokens, is creating significant buying pressure. NFTs are also showing remarkable strength with an 11.9% sector gain, while data tokens and Layer 2 solutions follow closely behind with 15.9% and 9.5% gains respectively. But here's something interesting. Despite Virtual's parabolic price action, on-chain data shows daily revenue from AI agents has dropped from $1.5 million in January to under $50,000 in April. That's a disconnect worth paying attention to. In what could be a watershed moment for institutional adoption, Arizona has become the first U.S. state to approve legislation establishing an official Bitcoin reserve. The state legislature passed 2 bills that would allow up to 10% of Arizona's public funds, including treasury and pension assets, to be invested in digital assets like Bitcoin. These bills are now awaiting Governor Katie Hobbs' signature, who recently lifted a blanket veto threat after reaching a deal on disability healthcare funding. If signed, this landmark development could set a precedent for other states considering similar legislation. Ethereum's development team has made a significant change to their roadmap, officially removing the controversial EVM object format (EOF) upgrade from the upcoming Fusaka hard fork scheduled for Q3/Q4 2025. Core developer Tim Bako confirmed the decision, citing concerns over complexity and potential delays. This strategic pivot signals a shift toward prioritizing practical Layer 1 scaling over complex EVM changes. The community has responded positively, with ETH price rising as developers focus on more immediate user experience improvements. One catalyst potentially driving today's market action is the upcoming TOKEN2049 Dubai conference, which kicks off tomorrow with over 15,000 attendees from more than 160 countries. Historically, such gatherings coincide with significant announcements and price movements. With high-profile speakers and 500-plus side events scheduled, the conference could provide further fuel to these emerging narratives, particularly in the AI NFT sector. So what should you do with this information? If you're holding AI tokens that have seen parabolic gains, consider taking partial profits while maintaining core exposure to this explosive sector. With the SUI token unlock of 88 million tokens worth approximately $319 million scheduled for May 1st, we could see some volatility in the coming days. Monitor TOKEN2049 Dubai announcements closely for potential market-moving developments and keep an eye on Arizona's Bitcoin reserve bills as they await the governor's signature. That's your Crypto Pulse update for April 29th, 2025. If you found this valuable, smash that like button and subscribe for updates every 12 hours to stay ahead of the crowd. Leave a comment below about which development you think will have the biggest impact: the AI token surge, Arizona's Bitcoin reserve, or Ethereum's development pivot. This is Alex from Moonward Capital. and I'll see you in the next update.